Welcome to 30 Minute Reviews. I am Adam. Let's see. We're going to talk about The Rocketeer today. A movie that I've heard a lot about, and I have wanted to watch for a while, and just haven't for some reason. And I finally decided to watch it last night after I got home from work. When I was watching it, and the opening credits were starting, I noticed the director's name, Joe Johnston, and now, after watching this movie, I completely understand why he was the choice to direct Captain America: The First Avenger. It's a great superhero movie period piece. That's what it is. It's not a superhero movie. It's more of a vigilante story. And it's like it's this great look at how, at how Hollywood was tied in, and has historically been tied to to political what's what I'm looking for? Political. I really should write down my thoughts before I go on, so that way I'm not sitting here thinking like a thesaurus trying to figure out what word I'm looking for. Like, it's historically tied into politics in a way to kind of influence people. That makes sense. It's fictionalized, obviously, but and Howard Hughes is made to seem like a lot better person than he was in real life. But I really liked this movie. And I feel like it's one of those things, like, I don't want to see this movie ever get a sequel or get a like, it doesn't need a sequel. It doesn't need to be remade. It's perfect as it is, this movie. Because I don't think you can remake it and recapture how it looks there. Like, the whole thing is just so... It's just such a, like... I don't even know what like, the visuals are great, and it's like they really did a good job with the set design, and, like, that's one of the things that really stuck out to me, was, like, they committed, and they did a good job of, like, I know it's kind of cliche to say, but when you're in the club and you're on the film sets and all of that, they went for the historical accuracy very well. It's really good. The costuming is very well done. The score is great. The acting is good too. I love Timothy Dalton in this movie. Jennifer Connelly does great in the movie too. She's got really, this feels like a precursor to kind of the modern superhero formula. Like, a lot of the things that happen in this feel like they've been done to death, but that's because this is, kind of not necessarily where it came from, because even you can see bits and pieces of this and where this came from in Batman '89, but these movies at this time were really the genesis point for where we are today in terms of superhero storytelling theatrically, or vigilante or heroic storytelling. It's like she gets her own little moment where she has to confront the bad guy. The bad guy has this giant this giant minion, I guess would be, or henchman. He's got his own thing going on. It's such a well crafted movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you can see it on Disney Plus. You can rent it. You can buy it. It's such a good movie, and it's so worth watching. Because it's kind of like when you watch a movie that it hits every story note that you've seen a million times before, but it does it so well so you don't really care. It's like Logan. You've seen Logan before, but when you're watching Logan, it's so masterfully done, you don't care that you've seen this exact plot line done before. So definitely check this movie out. If you have not seen it yet, you can check it out on Disney Plus. And until next week, have a great rest of your week. We'll be talking about any news that comes up over the course of the week. As I said yesterday, we are trying out a new, a new format for how we run things, and we'll be seeing how that works over the coming weeks. So we have a bunch of cool things coming. Lego DC Superheroes 3, or Lego DC Supervillains it's called, is one of the things we have on the itinerary. Stan Lee's A Trick of Light, There's a book I'm reading right now. Lindsay Ellis's Axiom's End, a book I'm reading as well. Eventually, when it comes out, Thrawn, The Ascendancy. We got movie reviews. We got a lot of stuff we're going to be covering over the course of this. Plus, any and all news that comes up. We got DC Fandom coming up and other cool things. So stick around. We'll be back with more as it pops up.